Good evening, team. I just wanted to talk to you guys about family and family objections to Plexus and maybe to your Plexus business. And sometimes family can be the hardest folks to kind of jump on when you do new things. And there can be many reasons for that. Sometimes it's because they don't want to see you get into something that they feel on their end maybe isn't good for you because they don't have the same passion for what you're doing as you do. That's just something to consider when you do have family members who potentially are not supporting you in your business or even in just taking products. So I want you guys to think about, how do I react to that, or how do I feel about that? And also think about trying not to have an emotional attachment to that piece. So I can speak to all this quite firsthand. Which is what prompted me or inspired me really to sit down and do this video tonight. So part of the piece of the pie to that is there are people in your family who can really use those products. And if you do have a naysayer, or as you've probably seen on Facebook, if you have a hater, then not of you, but of the fact that you're doing this, then please don't allow that to manipulate your thinking into not reaching out to family and friends at all. You really still should, and I'm going to tell you why. So I was inspired to make this video originally because I had a confrontation with a family member, which I obviously did not start, about Plexus, and sort of a lot of resistance or objection to the business and to also the products. Not a founded one, obviously, but one that they felt that they needed to voice. And so I was really, I'll be honest, I was really emotionally attached to that. It really bothered me. Yesterday, I saw another family member whom I haven't had contact with in a little while, but whom I shared my childhood with and had actually reached out about Plexus to me once before, but the conversation had sort of stopped. And I hadn't followed back up with her. But I noticed that she posted about plantar fasciitis yesterday on Facebook, and there was a video on, or maybe it was a picture on how to tape your feet to help with the pain when the tendon is not wrapping properly and the swelling and the inflammation happens. Anyway, I sat on that until tonight, and I thought, if that was me and somebody had something that could help me with that, I really wish that they would reach out to me and help me. So I did. And I wasn't apologetic, and I didn't say, please don't run away from me. I just said, I saw your post yesterday and I've been thinking about it ever since. And I've done a little bit of research and come to find out that a girl from Sackville, who's now living in St. John, Kelly Fulkin, she's an ambassador in St. John, had excellent success with the triplex with her plantar fasciitis. So I reached out to my cousin in that regard, and obviously, like anyone else, there was a salutation, and there was how's it going and how's the family, and then I launched right into it. Anyway, 5 minutes later, I could see that she'd seen the message, and I walked away actually from my computer. I didn't want to know what she was going to say, or maybe is she not going to say anything? And she came right back with a very positive reply. She said, I've been meaning to reach back out to you, and I'm sorry I haven't. I'm dragging my heels. I feel terrible. I'm trying to quit smoking, and this plantar fasciitis thing is just killing me. So there you go, folks. Family objections don't always happen for all family. You gotta, if you do have an objection for family or for friends, just get up and keep rolling, because there will be a family member that needs your help or a friend that needs your help. And you shouldn't allow one objection or even many objections. Remember, no's lead to yeses. You can get a whole bunch of no's, but if you don't go through your no's, you're not going to find the person with the yes. And that person could be an amazing person to have on your team. And we all know it's going to be someone who's going to benefit health-wise, right? So anyway, I hope that leaves you with some positive thinking for the evening, or whenever you get a chance to watch this video. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Take care.